Hi everyone, I'm Sonia Kanai. Welcome to my bathroom. Today I'm giving my downstairs bathroom a much needed reset. I have two full bathrooms in my home, but this one is used the most, mainly by my kids and our guests. So it's important that it stays clean and guest ready at all times, just in case we get any surprise visitors. Now, don't get me wrong, I care about keeping our master bathroom clean too. I originally planned to feature both bathrooms in this video, but this one ended up taking a bit longer than expected. I went down a rabbit hole of purging and reorganizing the closet, and well, here we are. A quick backstory on this space. Back in June 2022, we gave this bathroom a little facelift by repainting the vanity. I'll include a couple of photos so you can see the transformation, one from when we first bought the house and another during the update process. So the vanity was still in great shape and we didn't want to spend extra money replacing something that we didn't need replacing. I was craving like a lighter, brighter vibe in here, especially compared to the original maroon color. So we used leftover white paint from our kitchen cabinet project to freshen it up. We also added floating shelves for storage and decor, just enough to make the space both functional and visually appealing. As you can see, I've really gone down the rabbit hole with cleaning and organizing this closet. It was already getting late by this point. I had just finished resetting the pantry earlier in the day. Meanwhile, Sean handled the toilet and the tub, and he did a great job, by the way. This closet had actually been organized once before, but it's been a long time. You can tell I originally had a system in place. I even labeled those little wooden bins for the kids' tooth care and body care items. So now, as you can see, I'm pulling everything out. I'm going to wipe down the shelves and finally get rid of all the empty bottles and half-used products that never got tossed. It feels so good to finally tackle this space again. In my previous home, I didn't even have a bathroom closet, so having this one feels like such a blessing. I finally have a space to store towels and tuck away all the products and toothbrushes, keeping things out of sight when guest comes over. It would be nice though to have 2.5 baths so the guests could have their own space, but then again, that's just more bathroom for me to clean. All in all, I'm just really grateful to have a space I can take care of and just pour love into. I almost didn't include this part, honestly. It's a little embarrassing. I just haven't had the time. For a while, I was working 10 plus hours a day and then coming home to make dinner for the kids, and then it's bedtime, and just like that, the day is over. I do have a good weekly routine for cleaning the house, but tackling things like closets, that takes extra time and mental energy to plan out. So if you have a space like my bathroom closet here, please don't feel bad. You're not alone. The key is to tackle it little by little. Believe me, I got plenty of closets in this house that need a good purge. It's going to be a fun summer project, and by the time I'm done, it's probably back to school season. So perfect timing for a good closet reset and clothes reorganization. I can't wait to share that with you. Or maybe I shouldn't. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see it. Okay, so I'm done rambling. Time to put on some music. If you got a bathroom to clean or a reset, let's do this together. pacifier container originally came from one of Sean's or Nathan's pacifiers. I love repurposing containers. It's a simple way to reduce waste and help the planet. Plus, they're super handy for storing small items. I actually have a few of these around the house. This one holds all our nail clippers. I keep another at my computer desk to store push pins. They're perfect size and snap securely. So if you got a baby and end up buying pacifiers, don't toss the containers. Save them and give them a second life. Here's how I have things organized right now. I'm using containers I already had on hand, trying not to buy extra ones unless I absolutely need to. The top shelves hold all the towels. The metal bins hold our first aid liquids, rubbing alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, that kind of stuff. Super easy to grab when we need it. And the last shelf is for their toothbrush and body care products they're using. Now I'm putting down this runner I just washed. I got it about a month ago. The old one we had since the bathroom update in 2022. So it lasted a good 3 years. I washed it so many times it was literally falling apart. I was going to reorder the same one, but I wanted to try something different this time. So this one's from Hearth and Hand collection at Target. This is a different day. I found this new curtain at Marshall's. The original curtains were also Hearth and Hand, but they got stained so badly I couldn't get the marks out no matter what I did. I don't even know how the kids managed to get them so dirty. You'll see in the next clip. I'm hoping to rotate at least 2 so I always have a backup when one needs a wash. Whereas my upstairs bathroom curtains, I've had those since we moved in. I just toss them in the wash every couple of weeks. I'm in my room right now. I just finished washing all the towels. So quick update, these were the original curtains, and yep, that stain is still not coming out. I tried everything. Anyway, I've got towels for both the upstairs and downstairs bathrooms. I actually fold them differently depending on where they go. For the upstairs bathroom, I roll the towels because I store them in baskets. Super easy and looks nice. Downstairs, I fold them in thirds since they go on the shelf and need to stack neatly. Fun fact, I've been in retail since I was 16, and back in high school, I worked at Marshall's, and that's actually where I learned how to fold towels properly. So old habits die hard. I'm going to take these towels downstairs and get to some cleaning in a few spots I didn't get around to the other day. Here's a final look at the closet. The kids have actually been keeping it up pretty well so far. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. I appreciate you more than you know. Here's a little sneak peek of my upstairs bathroom, which I'll be tackling in the next video. If you enjoy satisfying cleaning content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Sending love and peace your way.